It is my pleasure to introduce Zonya Foco, here to inspire us with the power of one good habit. If you remember her name, Zonya Foco, she tells people to think of lasagna coco. Appropriate for a nutritionist, don't you think? Known as America's nutrition leader, Zonya is the host of Zonya's Health Bites, a weekly half-hour show that airs on public television stations nationwide. She's the author of a best-selling cookbook, Lickety Split Meals for health-conscious people on the go, as well as her complete lifestyle program, Diet Free, the 8 Habits That Will Change Your Life. Zonya has also had the pleasure of working with Oprah's personal trainer, Bob Green, as a guest speaker for Oprah and Bob's Best Life Challenge. He's here to inspire us with the power of one good habit. Please help me welcome Zonya Foco.
All right. Got a question for you. How many of you have ever been on a diet? That's like that many people have been on a diet, right? Okay, let's see. And what day of the week did you go on that diet? What day was it?
Monday.
It was Monday, wasn't it? And how long did you go on that diet?
Till Friday.
Till Tuesday, Friday. She made it all the way till Friday. And isn't that interesting? Did we ever start our diet on Saturday?
No.
Now, why don't we ever start on Saturday? It's the weekend. Just eat up all those brownies and drink up all that beer and start your diet perfect on Monday, right? You know, we really have a weird philosophy in America. We really think that, we have to be on a diet or off. We're either on or off, right? And, every nutrition expert, every health professional will tell you, don't go on a diet, just change your lifestyle. And people go, yeah, I know that, but tell me what diet to go on. So we've got to figure out how can we develop a healthy lifestyle. So it really boils down to improving just one good habit at a time. And it is amazing how one habit truly, truly can change your life. It is amazing what it can do. And if you take one habit at a time and you make that permanent in your life, and then take the next one and make that permanent, and then do the next one, and you're never on a diet, but you're making improvements all along. So that's kind of the idea here. Now, we're all working health professional. We're all in this field. I'm having a feeling that y'all probably know that a double quarter pounder with cheese and fries are probably not so good for you. Does anybody already know that? We already know that. But does it taste good anyway?
Yes.
Man, does it ever taste good anyway. In fact, I was giving this presentation at a hospital luncheon just like this, and one woman said, she goes, you know what, I'm from Asia, and when I came here, I was 18 years old, and I had my first hamburger and french fries when I turned 18 when I came here. She said, it was the best tasting food I had ever eaten. Wow. Hamburgers and fries do taste good, don't they? Yeah, no doubt about it. And we don't just want 10 French fries. We want like a lot. We like to go to the fast food restaurant that serves a lot, right? And we don't want small burgers. Small burgers boring. We want big, like double quarter pounder with cheese, right? So a lot of you are like, no, I wouldn't do that. But is there anybody in the room that would love to have a double quarter pounder with cheese? Anybody here? Yeah. Anybody want to admit that? Yeah, you would like to have a double quarter pounder with cheese? All right. And, and like you would eat one. I mean, you totally would. I mean, if somebody said that's what we're having, you would have that. And would you have fries with it too? Of course. Of course. All right. I need a volunteer to come up here with me. It's either you or you. Which one's it going to be?
To do what?
To do what? Yeah. Let me just say you'll win something pretty cool.
Oh,
you're going to have to. She's already stood up, so I don't have to hear her. Wow. Hi, I like that enthusiasm, man. You're just up. You're at it. I like it. Everybody say hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
All right, so Deb, we are all going to learn vicariously today through Deb about this, and we're all going to be healed together. So healing, here we go. Deb, we know a burger and fries, we know they're not particularly good for us, but we can't help it. I mean, we just love them. And I shouldn't be eating this, I shouldn't order that, but I'm going to, one of those. And I'm like, well, we can have some sometimes, right? Sometimes. And then pretty soon we're, once a week and Well, anyway, burger and fries. So, what I happen to have is I have the nutrition information here so that we have the accurate information. And this is from McDonald's, our #1 leading, thank you very much, hamburger place. And so I just picked out, I talked about a quarter pounder with cheese.
Okay.
All right? Good. She's ready. She's got her glasses, and the calories in a double quarter pounder with cheese are
740.
740, which is quite a few. And then the grams of fat are
42.
42. How many grams of fat really should you have in a day?
Not many.
40. 40.
Okay.
So that would be, wow.
That's right. I
Wow.
knew that.
Yeah. 100% right there. All right. And then, so 42 grams of fat, and then fries. Now, if you have a choice between small, medium, large fry, I mean,
It's McDonald's have large.
get large, of course. And so the large fry, that's, no, we're not going there. Okay, here we go. 20, how many grams of fat?
25.
25. So 25 adds to 42, and that's 67.
Yeah.
67 grams of fat.
And it goes right here.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Now, here's what I want to do today. We all know that it tastes great, and just like that person from Asia who said it was the best tasting food she'd ever eaten, we are not crazy. Of course it tastes good. Of course it does. But what I want to do is a little demonstration so that knowledge is power, and we have choices. Let's say that together. Knowledge is power, and we have choices. You know, we really do. And I'm not saying no food at McDonald's, because we certainly can make some good choices there. But this may not be the, particularly the best one, but we're going to go with it. 42 plus 25 is 47, we said, right? No, 67. 67 grams of fat. So, and we know that most of that fat, between the hamburger, the cheese, and the sauce, and what they fry the stuff in, it's mostly a saturated fat. Saturated fats, because they're solid room temperature, they have a long shelf life, they can fry French fries like all week long in them, and they stand up to the rigors of frying, all that stuff. So what I have here is I have some shortening. All right, so some nice, good old shortening, because it's a solid fat. I could use lard, I could use beef fat, something like that. But that's what we have. And so now, we said there's 67 grams of fat in that burger and fries. And if you took 1 teaspoon of shortening, here we go.
No.
No. Come on, Deb, it's just 1 teaspoon.
No.
And you'll win something really cool. Well, tell you what. I know Deb wouldn't swallow that. That would be disgusting, wouldn't it? But do you know that that hamburger and French fries has 67 grams of fat? And if you swallow this, that equals just 4. Just 4 grams of fat. So how many times does 4 go into 67?
Did you manage?
I need a calculator.
16.
16? So, Deb, when you eat that burger and fries, you eat the French fries with your fingers, don't you? And you get a little grease on you. Yeah, and what do? Lick them up. Yeah! So this would be kind of just like that. So tell you what, Deb, can I have your hand, please? And we're all going to live vicariously through Deb right now. And we are all going to... She's biting into her first bite of her hamburger right there. And there's 2. And there's 3. I think we have to count these together. Oh my goodness, because how we're going to 17. There's 4 and 5 and 6. Oh my goodness. 7, 8. Oh my. And 10. 9. I'm sorry, was that 9? 10. Oh my. How's that feeling? Gross. 15. And did we say there's 16?
16.
And 16. Is that shocking? How can that be? Remember the hamburger, it's not really particularly lean. It's 100% beef, but it's not the leanest beef. There's a lot of fat that's in there. And then the cheese, 2 slices. Remember, it's a double quarter pounder of cheese. So there's 2 slices of cheese. And then there's the sauce, special sauce that's on there. And then you've got a large fry, so you've got wow. Here's what I'm talking about. The point is, in America, we like everything big. Double, quarter pounder with cheese. Do we really, if you are working on the farm, okay, farm hands, no, we're talking, no, we have desk work, we really don't need that big, but we like that big. Now, here's the thing. You can choose at fast food restaurants, and you can make smarter choices. For instance, there's some other choices here, like we have a premium chicken sandwich grilled, all right? Only 10 grams of fat in there.
That's not bad.
10 instead of 42. So that's 32 less divided by 4. 8.5, right? Or 8? Yeah, 8. So we could, if you chose the chicken sandwich instead, you would subtract 8 teaspoons off of this ham. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just subtract about 8 right there. That's better, isn't it? Now, the next thing, fries. We all like fries. Well, a couple things. They do have apple dippers. They have apple dippers. You could choose that instead. You could get a salad instead. You could bring an apple with you to have with it. You could bring some carrot sticks with you, something like that. Or you thought, I really like fries. And if you really wanted to get fries, what if you got the small fry instead? What if you got the small instead? The small fries are 11 grams of fat instead of 25. So you'd save 14 grams of fat. You'd save another 3.5 teaspoons, right? Another 3.5 teaspoons that you would save off of there. So 1, 2, about 3.5. That's a lot better, isn't it? It's a lot better. And if you had no fries at all, it would bring it down to bring it down to about that much. That much right there.
Give up the chicken and
Yes, you're a tough case here. Yes, you are. You know what? It is all about knowledge is power. We have choices. Having a fruit or vegetable at every meal and snack, and helping that fill us up, between an apple, between salad, something like that. And remember, the chicken does offer protein that's going to help you with your satiety and your focus all day long. And so those are good things. But yeah, fries, but a small fry. Let me ask you this: if you know how you're out with, say, a friend, and you say, you just say, "Oh, can I just have a few of your fries?" I know a lot of people tell me, all I need are 10 French fries. That's all I need. How many of you are like, I could get by with just 10 French fries? A lot of times, I know this woman, she was like, when I eat with my husband, she goes, I steal 10 of his French fries and I'm happy. And it's interesting how 10 will get you by. She goes, but what do I do when I'm by myself? And then she goes, I know what I'll do. She goes, I'll order the small French fry. I'll take half the French fries, throw them in the trash, and then get in my car, drive down the road, and I'll just have half a small French fry. That'll be 10 French fries. And I looked at her and I said, isn't that wasting food? She goes, well, you can spell waste 2 ways.
yeah.
She goes, I throw those in the trash and say, I don't want to waste these. Or you know what you do at McDonald's? You turn around and say, does anybody want half my fries? They'll be around in a hurry if you really don't want to throw them away. Point is, knowledge is power, we have choices. Tell me, Dad, do I feel a healing coming on?
Yes. I do.
We think differently about the choices. McDonald's truly has a lot of choices. You have to look for them, but they're there. They have a grilled chicken snack wrap. And one might be enough for you. Maybe you want to get 2, but 1 plus a salad might be the right amount. 1 plus some fruits or something that you bring with you. There are good choices. I love a chili at Wendy's. I will get a chili at Wendy's lots of times. It's beans, it's tomatoes, it's one of the most nutritious, really, meals that you can make even at home. So you can eat out. You really can do fast food and make pretty, at least better choices than we've been making. And that habit will make a difference. Now, let's do a little math. What if you did this once a week for a year? Can you see that fat growing and growing and growing? And that is honest to goodness. I love to talk about the power of just one good habit in your lifetime. And if you committed to this and you're like, this is what I don't do fried foods, or I don't do double cheeseburgers anymore, I just do a grilled chicken or even a plain hamburger. Plain hamburger is 9 or 10 grams of fat too. It's a pretty good choice too. There are lots of really great choices here. You know, a plain hamburger, 9 grams of fat. Cheeseburger, 12. You know, if you got just a quarter pounder, no cheese, 19 grams of fat. So you're getting a little bit more. The chicken is the better choice at 10. But as you can see, you can look at this and make better choices. How many of you are willing to spend time in a fast food restaurant and read the information and make a little bit better choices?